best friend.
Hey, you guys. I hope my volume is up. How are you? I am so glad to be back. Um, Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your questions. I try to get to them. As my channel is growing, it's more and more questions. So I'm trying to get to them the best that I can. So just wanted to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't, please consider subscribing to help your girl out. Also, give this video a like. That is going to help more people find the video who need help. I love helping people. I love, like, talking about the online platforms. As you know, I dibble and dabble in several different platforms. And I am so happy today because I want to tell you guys, guess who contacted me? ThreadUp, honey. And they were like, okay, you're able to send in more items. So I am very happy about that, even though I'm a little leery because, now you only can send in certain items, I'm thinking. But then I also heard that you were grandfathered in if you had already, been selling on the platform. So I don't know, but I'm going to give them a test. I did order a couple bags. So if you have not been able to sell on ThreadUp for the last couple months like myself, then go ahead and check it and see. Just click on send me a clean out bag. Click on that, check it, and see if it'll actually let you go all the way through. So that's what I was just doing periodically, checking back and forth to see if I'm able to. And lo and behold, the other day it was like yes. And so I'm very happy about that. So as soon as my bag come, I usually get the bags instead of the labels because um, I don't know. I just don't want to send in I don't have big boxes just laying around. So I'd rather wait for the bags to come in and fill up the bag and just send it back. So every week I think I'm just gonna order a new bag. So that's neither here nor there, but I wanted to give you guys an update. What we are really going to talk about today is how long does it take for your Amazon FBA shipment to check in? Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me that, and I know a lot of people are just like nervous when you're sending in your first shipment. I was nervous as well. So what you want to keep in mind is that Amazon is still like backed up. But at the same time, what I did learn over the years is that more and more warehouses are in your areas now. So they are, getting more and more warehouses. So those warehouses are checking your stuff in soon, like the same week. So I live over here on the West Coast in Las Vegas. When I usually send like the last, I'm gonna say like about 4 months ago, when I sent in shipments, they were having my shipments, it would be like three separate shipments. So I had to send one to Las Vegas, I had to send a box to maybe Miami, and then I had to send another box to, I think, like I want to say Chicago. I'm not sure, but it was somewhere Midwest. So maybe it was like Indiana or something like that. So yeah, so then the last few months I have been sending like all of my items 100% one box, which made me very happy, to Las Vegas. All right, which is right up the street from where I live. So it's not far at all. So I drop it off. What I do is drop it off at the UPS store. I usually drop them off on like a Tuesday. Um, they'll scan it that night. It goes to the next carrier that night. And then by Friday, it would tell me. Now this has just been like the last 2 months. The month before that was like Christmas, so it was a little longer. But now they would receive it on a Friday. So even though Amazon is telling me they have received my shipment, does not mean that it's checked in. So they'll send you a message and it says, basically your boxes are checked, are gonna be checked in. They received them. Hold on, let me see if I can actually find the message that they send you here. Let's see if I have one. Sorry, you guys. I just wanna, cause it's I think several different emails, at least one or two that they send you. I get a lot of emails from sales. Anyhow, the first one would probably say something like, Amazon has received your shipment and it's gonna be scanned in. Actually, I don't have any more. Well, anyway, those erased out of my phone, but the first one basically says Amazon has received your shipment and it's gonna be scanned in shortly. And but basically you need to kind of wait because some of the items may be FC processing, which is forwarded to another warehouse. So until those are actually at the warehouse, they pretty much won't count. They won't show in your inventory until they are situated wherever they're going to be. So it just depends on your items and who needs them where. So they'll kind of like transport them around to the different warehouses. So just to let you know that it will vary. So sometimes all of your shipments, like if I send it all into Las Vegas, they may just keep them all there. And I notice sometimes they do, or they will keep, like the last shipment I sent like the majority was one item. So it was probably like 100 of the one item, and they kept like, I want to say 90% of that one item there in Las Vegas, and then they kind of like transported the rest of them around. So, and then sometimes you will see, and then once they transport them around, you will get another notification saying that, your shipment is, here at the warehouse and everything, and it is now listed in your inventory. Now, those are the emails that you want to look out for when they tell you that it is now listed in your inventory. So you're going to receive the several different emails, depending on how many items that they are transporting to the different warehouses. So I hope that helps you guys. I know it can be frustrating because if you're trying to keep track of your numbers, it can be kind of confusing sometimes, but you just keep track of the number of the amount of items that you sent in. And then another thing that you can do is you can raise your price like really high, not high enough where you get that potential error for selling your selling price, but high enough to where you think, nobody's going to pay this amount for it. And then once you do that, that way, like none of them are selling. This is only if you can afford to do this. None of them are selling until they are all checked in, and then you could go back in and lower your price so you could keep track of your items if you want to do it that way. All right. So yeah, those are some little hot tips that I wanted to give you guys. Just be careful. Make sure that you are tracking. If you are changing that price, that you do go back in once they have all settled in and changed the prices. Okay? Alrighty, so if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Don't forget, you guys, to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Also, don't forget to go, if you are selling on ThreadUp, to go and check and see if you are able to send in more items. All right, I will talk to you guys soon, and be safe out there. See ya.